Chocolate is the food of the gods, a sweet treat for many across the world, and a booming industry worth an estimated $110 billion a year. Chocolate is a byproduct of the cocoa bean, and 70% of the world's cocoa comes from West Africa. However, this is an industry beset by a number of problems. Cocoa is often grown on small family-owned plantations by farmers living in poverty. Cocoa industry critics have long argued that big companies have failed to improve the lives of farmers who grow their cocoa. The problem continues to be monitored and remains a top priority for industry reform. But here in South Africa, some big and small chocolatiers want to change that reality and are only buying ethically farmed chocolate and educating consumers about where their chocolate comes from.
What we've tried to do here with the Lindt Chocolate Studios is get the public involved and a bit of an education about where beans come from, how we process them. We impart a bit of knowledge, a bit of education, and also get people involved and passionate about chocolate more than just having a candy. Lindt has got a program that's been running for several years where, for instance, in Ghana and Ecuador, they have programs where they put back into the communities. There's education for farmers. They supply clean drinking water. They educate the farmers on how to ferment the cocoa beans and treat the beans correctly prior to us receiving it. There's a huge investment that's ongoing that's planned for Madagascar as well.
I think now I've got its sort of story where it comes from. I think that's quite important, and it's very interesting to learn. And I think I'll definitely look into doing some more research in other brands and seeing where that comes from.
It will certainly change my opinion and appreciate when I purchase Lindt chocolate, knowing that where the cocoa beans have come from and that it's something that they are very aware of where they source their product.
Monati Chocolate is a small, proudly South African chocolatier, and their mission is to save the world with chocolate.
Monati is going to save the world with chocolate by making the best chocolate for you. It is healthy for you, it is delicious, and also it is farmed ethically. We want to know that the cacao is being ethically farmed and the people who are farming it are being treated and paid correctly. So all our ingredients are natural, organic. All of them are ethically sourced. I definitely think the South African consumers become more sophisticated. A couple of years ago, words like organic, ethical were not in our vocabulary. People are concerned about these things.
Concerned chocolate lovers are looking more and more for ethically sourced chocolate. The good news is that it's gaining prevalence and becoming easier to find and afford. South African consumers are becoming more conscious when it comes to chocolate and how it's farmed. The cacao story is changing behavior and how they choose to shop. Scheier, CTV in Johannesburg, South Africa.